Good morning from Jomtien, Thailand. Today I'm going to give you a little room tour of the place I've been staying for the past 1 week. It's the Espana condo building. It's actually in deep Jomtien, not Jomtien, all the way down at the end of Second Road. So really nice place. Really enjoying this place. So we'll start right when you come in. You have a small fridge, definitely big enough, fridge and freezer. Microwave up here as well, which I don't really use, but I know most people definitely want to have a microwave. See, good sized kitchen here. Not the biggest sink. It would be nice to have a bigger sink, but that's okay. There is a stovetop for cooking, which is good. This Airbnb had everything I needed to cook in it, which is nice, and utensils, but normally just good storage space for everything you need in the kitchen. And then we have the kitchen table, which always doubles as my workspace, my computer desk, essentially. Pretty solid. I would say like these chairs aren't the best for working, for comfortability long term. Actually ended up using these dinky little chairs out on the balcony here, and was more comfortable on my back and my neck, even though these look better. But yeah, this was pretty fine for working, pretty okay, but pretty standard like kitchen table situation. Full length mirror, always really good to have, especially like on your way out, is pretty nice. Yeah, good size floor space here. I don't know the exact square meters, anything like that, but good size 1 bedroom space. The decor, the furnishings, not fancy looking or anything like that, but it gets the job done. At least we have a little couch here to sit, watch TV, relax, other than just sitting like on the kitchen, chair. So this like little, I just kind of used it as a storage space. I don't know 100% if this is meant to be like I don't know, like table for that, something like that, but to me, I just kind of left that as is. Use this to store all my stuff. As you know, with my last apartment tours, it's been lived in. It's not clean and tidy. I tidied up a bit, but if you want an apartment tour with a pristine unit where nobody's living in it, that's not what this is. I kind of want to give my real experiences after I stay in a place for a week or so and just let you know how it was. I will probably do some apartment tours where I like set up a, like something with an agent and I go look as well. But you'll see those are going to be a little bit different style of a review. Like I feel like this is a bit more authentic and gives you a real feeling of how it actually is to live here. So I really enjoyed this place. After this being the 4th condo in 4 weeks, this was the best one I stayed at so far. I'd say the cleanest, most respectful tenants otherwise, and least loud place in general. Very peaceful here. So highly recommend the Espana. First AC here worked really well. No smell or anything like that, so that's good. Balcony is great. We have a pool view, pretty good sized balcony. Little table which was inside, and I decided to just bring it out here so I could eat and hang out here. But yeah, really nice view of the pool. Have the Riviera building in the distance here. And in here is a gym, which I will show you as well. There's supposed to be a sauna in there and a cold plunge. It is on the amenities for this building, but they're out of service, so I didn't get to try those. That's a bummer, because those would be a huge plus for choosing a building, The steam room is there, and that works, so that's an option. Those are enjoyable too, less beneficial health-wise, but they are enjoyable. So, but yeah, nice balcony. No washer here, but there is a clothing rack inside, and a little bit of room. But yeah, if you're renting the condo, normally they don't come with washing and drying machines. I will also show you there is a washer where they have the water filling machine. And so there's just like a little spot where you can fill your water and you can wash your clothes, and then you can come back and dry them on your balcony. So I actually don't know if there's a dryer in the machines, probably not, because I didn't use them, but no, I assume they're just washers. Next we have the bedroom. We have a king size bed, which is great. And there's still like space to, walk around on each side, which is nice. No TV in here. Let's see, pretty decent view as well from here, pretty similar as the balcony, but definitely nice to wake up to some sun. It's a good feeling, I think, in here. Decent sunlight. The lighting in here could be better overall. Mostly like, in here, I would say just like that light and the ceiling lights, it's not super strong, and there's no lights on this side, just one over there. So lighting suffers a little bit, but when the sun is hitting right, it's pretty okay. Here's the bathroom. As you can see, we have kind of a fancy finishing kind of feel, design style. Big mirrors all around, which is really nice. Always like extra mirrors. Yeah, everything is just quite nice overall, luxurious feeling. We have the toilet here, big size. Door closes here, separates from the shower, which is nice as well. I had problems with the shower, I will say. The temperature control was just a little bit wonky, and so it would go from hot to ice cold to hot to ice cold. So that part wasn't pleasant. Could be and probably is just something with this specific unit that maybe they were never told about. So I did let them know about that. But yeah, that's the bedroom and bathroom. And that's the whole unit essentially. Quite nice, definitely beats the Laguna buildings that I stayed in, beats the Arcadia Continental building that I stayed in. Just in terms of comfort and niceness, cleanliness, everything, I think it's a little bit nicer, a little bit better. I'd say a lot of families here, mostly families here, pretty much all Russian families and couples, but that's like what every building has been so far, except the further away from Jomtien I am, the more I go into Pattaya, I'd say the more it starts to be like there's some Thai people living there, and like just some different types of people, right? But yeah, it's been good, very good. I will say, out on this boat, there's not a ton of like seating. There's literally like, as you can see, 3 chairs out there, and so typically people swarm them in the morning, and it's always full because people just like to chill out by the pool, and they like to have that spot. So every single day until now, I've seen people out there like super early in the morning and take those only chairs available. But I don't really like being the center of every balcony's attention. Not that everyone's looking at you, but still. For me, it's a little bit less comfortable, like sunbathing, out in front of everybody's window and stuff like that. Like swimming in the pool, don't care really, it doesn't matter. And there's also always a lot of people swimming in the pool, like especially after 2, 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. People seem to like to swim in the evening here. But I think the cutoff is 9 p.m., maybe 9 p.m. to swim, if not 7 p.m. But I think it's 9 that you need to be out of the pool. I just come down to the ground floor, coming out to the pool area. As you can see, it's the style pool that goes all the way around, which is cool. Really nice up close, I would say. Nice building, nice design. Pretty cool, different, I would say. You know, a little weird with the whole boat theme and whatever, but I guess it all goes together. It's pretty cool. I think these are cool. Just some of the architecture, it's nice, it's unique. Let's check out the gym. It's just on the 3rd floor of that building ahead. So there is lots of seating out here, as you can see. Like tons of seating by the pool. In these kind of buildings, people love to hang out by the pool. Like for half the day, I would say. It's pretty common. I think there is 6 buildings in total or so. A lot of buildings here. Like one of the bigger, you know, groups of buildings in one spot that I've seen. And it's because it's so far out in Jomtien. It's because it's in Jomtien that there's just so much space. There's not too much around this place, to be honest. You can see these bridges are, yeah, pretty cool. Just keeps going. Yeah, so this is the clubhouse here, and everything is activated with these key cards. A little dark in here, but you can see pretty nice kind of lounge type spot where you can just come and relax and do work or hang out, whatever, have a little meeting. Seems like it should be quiet time in there the way it feels, but I don't know. Check out the 3rd floor. Don't know exactly what this room is. No idea. I think this is just like a common area building, you know, lounge type deal. Okay, so on the 3rd floor, gym is nothing crazy, you know, just enough, I would say. Pretty standard. Just a couple machines. They do have all of the free weights here, which is nice. Here, big mirrors, mats. That's a plus. Not a ton of machines, a couple cardio machines, you know, pull-ups. But that's about it. Not too much. I would say it's similar to like at Laguna, similar to Arcadia. It's like a little bit bigger than a hotel gym. That's what it feels like. And then this room, this is where you would normally, I don't even know if I can go in there at the moment. No. Okay, well, that's usually open, and that's where there's like bathrooms and the sauna, steam room. Like I said, the sauna is out of service since I arrived, and you know, who knows how long it's been out of service and how long it will be out of service. So, no idea. For now, I would just go under the idea that there is no sauna here. You know, you can't count on it being fixed by a certain time. Maybe reach out to them, you know, if it's important to you and you're considering renting here. Maybe they'll give you, you know, the honest answer. They may not know even as well. I always got to press the button to get out. And one door always does not open. Tricky. Okay, all right. I don't like the units over here as much, I would say, like the view that they get of this building versus the kind of open feeling that I have from my unit, which just, you know, has a bigger, I don't know, bigger view of the pool and like a further distance view. It gives you a different feeling. It makes the space feel bigger, more open and brighter, so I would say maybe the unit you get will depend on how great it feels here, right? Because, you know, my room is somewhere up there, and so my view is one of the better ones you can have here, because I get to view all the way out there. I'd say most of the other people's, you know, it's not as good. You're kind of just getting like anything up there, you're just getting a view of this. Even that side is just getting a view of like my balconies. So it's not as good, but still, you know, there's probably multiple units available at any given time, just because of how many there are. You know, I'd imagine, yeah, if you go to, you know what, let's take a look at some of the water system and I mean, it's the same water refill station that they have at pretty much every condo. You know, but every place is different. Some have it very close. You don't have to walk very far. Others don't. So this is what it's like when you get out here. You know, pretty by itself between Sukhumvit Road and Second Road. Now, what's nice is you have a 7-Eleven directly next to it. Like, doesn't get any closer than that. And actually, even before, like, so I got out right there. There's a coffee shop there, which is actually really good. It's called Mr. Lounge. Strong coffee, good coffee, not expensive. Parking is here for the bikes, which for me is fine. You know, I don't know, some people might feel some way about street parking if they have like a nice bike, a nice car. But there's also a huge parking area on the other side, which you can access with your card if you want to go through security each time. I just don't want to deal with it, so I park out here, and it's way closer to my unit. So you can come into these little buildings here to discuss with them renting a unit for 12 months, you know, maybe 6 months as well. You just need to ask them. But yeah, usually they're not going to be on Airbnb. You know, occasionally you'll find units here on Airbnb, but it's much more expensive. I just did it for 1 week. I want to try the building, and I'm not trying to commit right now to a long-term unit. So yeah, there's not much else over here. Synergy Cosmetics, don't know what that is. Like, no other good shops. So you either go to Sukhumvit or you go essentially to jomtien, to like Beach Road, toward that way. So this is the little spot here. We have washers. Okay, washer and dryer. Washer, dryer. Well, that's nice. That's nice to have. So 70 baht for that washer. Wow, that is expensive. 80 baht. Interesting. I think that's what it says. Yes, I mean, that's what I'm seeing here. See, 70, then it popped up 80. That's pricey. These ones pop up 50 or 60. So those are smaller 15 kilo washers. And then this is a 21 kilo washer. So I guess it just depends what you need. And then of course, yeah, the water refills, you know, you just put a couple of baht in here and fill your big jug of water. So that's nice. I've never seen these actually like all in use or full. So these are definitely always available. You know, sometimes there's like one in use, but always free, which is good. You know, it might speak to there being a lot of units available. Who knows? Even though it's a ways out into Jomtien, it's a little bit far away, it's really accessible to everything because you're just off the main road here. You can literally just drive that way, and yeah, you're going straight toward Pattaya, straight towards central Pattaya. So it's very easy. This is Second Road right here. Just, you're immediately on it. So it's nice in that regard. You need a motorbike, you know, you absolutely need a motorbike here. But when you have one, I think it's a great spot. And I think the access, it's good, you know. This is the first time I've stayed this far out. And I really enjoy it, you know. It's just a lot more peaceful. a lot less antics going on around you. Yeah, just like less touristic part of Jomtien. You know, it's expats over here, not tourists so much, or families. You know, that's not exactly what I'm looking for, to just live around all families necessarily, but it's not the worst. And couples, I mean, there's not too many young kids here, and the ones are here are not screaming and being annoying, so hey, it's okay. I don't mind. Yeah, I didn't have any actual problems here in that regard. I think there's actually far more screaming kids in the Arcadia and Laguna buildings. That's just what I have to compare it to, because those were the last two that I stayed at in the last couple of weeks. If you enjoyed my condo tour, drop a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video.